yeah. Oh yeah, back in business. Let's get this camera somewhere around here. All right. Plan for today, in theory, very simple. In practice, we'll see. We're going to be doing basically the three core pushing movements, at least the ones that I see to be the core ones. We're going to bench, we're going to overhead press, and we're going to, shit, that was close. No idea what happened there. Press, overhead press, bench press, overhead press, dips. That's the plan for today. I'm probably looking at doing 2 working sets per movement. And that'll be pretty much it for today. But we have to start by warming up a bit. Did about 10 minutes of the treadmill incline right. So yeah, probably 2 working sets of each, and I think that will be enough. I'm going for some sort of a decent volume, decent challenge plan. And we're gonna finish off by doing some, probably gonna do some side delts and then arms, and that'll be it. Plenty for one day. Feeling pretty stiff today. That's why I did the warm up. Oh fuck! Almost fucking lost a nail there. Just try and push that back in place. I'm gonna use the Theragun a bit to try and loosen up. It's still a bit chilly here, kind of I don't know what the word is that I'm looking for, but the coldness kind of gets into your bones, so I guess it's cold and moist. My bicep is fucked. I do so much of toddler carrying that it's basically permanently sore. But what I want to really do here is I want to dig into this pec muscle. It actually doesn't feel horribly tight, so that's a good thing. And even though I'm doing pushing movements here, I still like to work the forearms as well. Mostly for kind of relaxation purposes, mostly nervous system reasons. Just kind of loosens you up. And I pretty much do the same for the bicep, even though it's obviously not high to this pec muscle. That should be good enough for this set. Try and position the bar first. Dig my shoulder blades into the bench here. Get my grip. So, even though we're still warming up, moving lightweight strongly, basically as strongly as possible, while still being controlled, obviously. It that fires up your nervous system in a very different way. Gets you ready for the proper work. So explode out of the hole and then control slow going downwards. I'm gonna do another pass with the Theragun here. This is probably gonna be the last one, but because I feel once I'm pressing now, things feel pretty good. So yeah, this bicep is super sore. So if you want to get good biceps and forearms, have a baby. That's my pro tip. Here we go. Ooh. That is stiff as hell. All right. All right. Working out very late today because had to do toddler stuff first and then got to the studio pretty late, so but I really have to get in a workout because I haven't had one in many days and I'm feeling good, so it's just wasted potential if I don't do anything. What's up, M. Pempis? I don't know how to pronounce that, but more kilos. I agree. We're still warming up. Not to say that we're going to be moving any considerable weight today, but I got to take every excuse that I possibly can. Let's actually have now that we're on the topic, have a look at what we are even doing today in terms of weight. So bench camber bar. What the fuck is this? I don't even... Okay, so... But the past is gone. But the past is gone. What we have is now. So gotta make the most of it. Let's dig in here. Alright, cool. That feels surprisingly good. So, let's graduate to not the big boy weights, but let's put some actual weight on the bar. Let's get my lifting belt out of the way. I should do a live streaming session where I just clean up this place, because this is a real fucking mess. But there are so many things to do. I'm so busy with too many things. That's actually something that I'm struggling with the most right now. It's really tough to... I wouldn't say it's tough to prioritize, but it's really... Because if I was a smart man, which we all know is not the case, I would do one thing and focus on that. Obviously, I got to focus on the family, or at least, well, not obviously, but hopefully I do. But beyond that, it's one thing would be enough, let's put it that way. But then I have this soundtrack, then I'm trying to take care of my health, even remotely. Then there's the podcast, and yeah, it's a lot of stuff. And right now I feel like I'm doing none of those things really well. So it kind of pisses me off, and I'm not sure how I'm gonna solve this equation, but hopefully I can find something. So certainly one of the things is that I can be a lot more efficient and effective than what I am. So that's certainly the thing I want to look at first before anything else. Okay, we got 60 kg. I'm gonna have to see how this how it feels first of all, but this might be our working weight for today. Just putting my wrist wraps on, because it might get a bit flimsy otherwise. But yeah, probably working with this weight and trying to do bigger volume. The problem is, however, that I do pass out, or there's the danger of passing out when I do the bench, because when I'm in that locked position, for whatever reason, the blood flow for me is restricted, and then I tend to pass the fuck out. So we are trying not to do that. So if that is the case, I'm gonna up the weight, do less reps, so that we don't pass out. Because it's really the reps, it's really the time in this position that makes me pass out. But let's see how this feels. 5 reps, and we'll see how far we can go with this. That felt good. We are graduating to a whopping 70 kilos. Which again, all things considered, I'm not complaining about. Although, I will have to say that I wouldn't be winning any powerlifting competitions or anything of that sort with this kind of a weight, but this is going with the bench. I think we are just gonna go up and up with this until we hit good weight for the 5 rep range. Then I'm gonna continue on to the overhead press. Because I'd rather get the volume from multiple different exercises than get it from here. And I know I'll probably overshoot with, in terms of nervous system recovery if I do too much of this. So, sucks. But it is, it is what it is. Still struggling to find the right wraps. All right. Let's position this bar to the center, or at least a bit more to the center. Make sure my bench hasn't moved a ton, which it has a bit over here. And see what happens. Okay. This kind of makes me want to do more. You know what? Let's do another set with this same weight. That way we get to the 5 reps. Oh, sorry, 2 sets of the same. Because that feels like that kind of just only kicked off my nervous system, so probably the next one hopefully feels a bit better. All right. Should actually probably make some kind of note of this. So this is 70 kg for 5 reps, 2 sets. At least that's what we're aiming for right now, but we'll see. I'm getting that joint pain again in my knuckle. At least I think it's joint pain. Could be nerve, but every time I'm gripping something, it comes back. So this I would prefer to jump from one exercise to another if I was doing like an antagonistic movement, meaning a pull after this push, but the setup here, I just don't have enough space here. Should actually probably try and... Should I move this camera a bit? I don't know. So, let's go for another one. Let's wrap up. Again, let's recenter the barbell. Kind of feels like just a tad bit the good old days. That feeling of I'm not naturally very strong, but when I do have when I'm working weight, I do have this some kind of ability to grind it through in terms of like volume. Not super heavy, but you know, heavy enough, and then especially when I do back movements. That's when I notice that I have something to dig into, but it could also be just a natural thing that happens when you have at least some kind of strength. All right. I don't know if that made any sense in terms of the sentence, but all right. So, next up is the overhead press. And as we are limited in our room height, we will be sitting and pressing, just for those who might be watching for the first time and don't have any context on this. What's up, Delicate Anavar? Yo bro, on some serious shit, Messi or Ronaldo? Okay, so first of all, I'm gonna completely probably alienate you. Don't get me wrong, I actually do like football. It's not my, or well, I'm not gonna say soccer even, because that's even more insulting. I do like football. It's not my favorite sport, but I just lose all interest once I see that kind of stuff on the field. So that being said, but yeah, I mean, I watch like World Cups and stuff like that, but that's pretty much the only thing I do. Beyond that, it's not quite fascinating enough for me. It's not fast-paced enough, I would say. But to answer your question, based on my very limited understanding of the two, it would have to be Messi. So let me know if you left the Delicate Anavar left the chat, I'm guessing. But yeah, seems like he has more of the kind of the art of it down. And again, that's a statement based on limited knowledge. But yeah, seems more like a more holistic approach to me. Delicate Anabar says, correct answer. So Ronaldo has left the chat because obviously he is obviously watching this back home. Dreaming about bench pressing 70 kilos for 5 reps in 2 sets. Okay, let's see how this... So yeah, we're using the multi-grip bar, if this is not something familiar. Basically, I overhead press with this because it gives you a more neutral grip, and I like that for overhead pressing. Feels amazing. And also this models more of a log press, which is what strongmen do, which is what interests me, because this, you have to, the center of the bar from which you push has to be further away from you, so it's actually harder in that sense. Although the technique is slightly different, but yeah. I'm gonna just see how this feels. Yeah, it feels pretty light. We'll do a few. Reps to warm up. The good thing about doing a kind of a push style workout in one go is that you don't have to warm up so much for the following exercises. If the first one is a compound enough exercise and fires you up sufficiently, don't really just go through the motions, add a bit of weight, and that's it pretty much. Which is why we're here, I really needed to get a workout in. How are you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing good on this Saturday. I don't know where you are in the world, but I guess it's Saturday even on the West Coast. Wait, that's 9 hours, so yeah. How's your day going? Let's jump into the next warm-up set here. Oh, my pants are coming off. Hopefully my ass doesn't show. But if it does, you're welcome. Doesn't cost anything. Jeez. Okay, that was probably the hardest 30K I've done in a while. Really makes a big difference if you do some serious work. in your first movement, that feels a lot heavier. But this is for hypertrophy purposes anyway. That's my excuse. So I'm aiming for more reps here rather than weight. I just try and deliver it to the right places, which is, in this case, the shoulders and the triceps. Really trying to maximally load those, focus on technique, and actually my technique on the previous one was pretty shit. I didn't focus on that, and on the overhead press you have to be super focused, having your chain right. So next set we're going to focus on trying to keep that locked in. I doubt I can do more than one more set of this that way, and then we'll see what we have left for the dips, but we'll see. I usually dips at the end of the workout feel pretty good because it's a surprisingly big movement, and all the joints, tendons, ligaments, they tend to warm up really slowly. So that's why if I do dips last on a push day, then it tends to feel pretty good. So that's one of the benefits. What's up, Mekhi says, good for you. I don't know what is good for me. Being at the gym, working out, for sure. That's true. Lou81 says, the streamer's new look is fire. Well, you know, it's like Sith Lord, Wizard, Assassin, something like that. All right, let's punch in this second set. Again, I'm gonna try and, well, first of all, not lose my trousers, because I don't have anything to tighten them. So they might be a bit, not stream safe, I should say. But yeah, we're gonna try and keep the technique super tight. And then if I do that, then if we fail, like it's an authentic fail, meaning like I simply cannot do more with that strict technique. So that's what we'll aim for. Let's see what happens. All right. Could have done a couple of more, but not to say, like, just trying to be strategic here. Not trying to burn myself out completely. At least attempting to be smart about this training. So, what's up, Augustine? I don't know how to pronounce your name, but asking how long are you gonna broadcast today? I'm guessing it'll be something like 20 minutes. Could be more. Depends on. Sometimes people have questions and then I answer. That usually takes time. But basically we have dips left, or at least attempting to do dips. We'll see how that goes. Then I'll do side delts. mixed in with arm work, mainly tricep. So yeah, could be half an hour, probably not much more than that. Let's get this multi-grip bar back back in its place, which you can't see. I'm still trying to figure out how to do the dual camera setup. The dual camera itself is not the issue, but I want to automate the cameras kind of switching automatically periodically between the two. And I know I can do that with some kind of a macro automation, but I haven't been bothered to sort that out yet. But that way you could actually see the gym from this perspective as well. Not that there is much to see, but still remotely more entertaining than this is. What's up, Anthony says, got my reminder set, won't miss the next live stream for anything. That's very, very generous. Although I won't promise there is actually much to see. Streams are of varying quality. All right, time to lose the Sith Lord robe. Let's put it over here, hanging. And I'm actually going to move this around so that we have this dip thing centered. Because we are on Instagram as well, which means that you'll actually see something. We'll actually go also a bit higher. There we go. All right, no idea what this is gonna feel like. If I'm gonna feel strong enough to pull this off. But there's only one way to find out, so. And again, I'm gonna try and keep my technique as solid as possible. All right, cool. That actually feels a hell of a lot better than any of the dip workouts we've done in the past few weeks. Yeah. Massive difference between warming up with these exercises versus doing dips right out of the gate. So that's a massively positive thing. I was considering doing the side delt raises between the dips, but that doesn't make any sense. Because the dips load the shoulders quite a bit. So do the dips first, exhaust as much of the shoulders as possible, and then when we do the side raises, we can target the side delt a little better. Cool. Wee bit shaky on the dips. Kind of feel that nervous system shakiness coming in, but that's fine. It's not anything detrimental. point where my ears begin to lock up. I don't know why that happens. Some kind of pressure shift. Okay. So we did 10. So I'm gonna aim for that same number. Holy shit. Oh. I was thinking about doing 3 sets, but no. Oh shit. Wish I knew my... I'm gonna put my Apple Watch back on. Wish I knew my heart rate. Gets pretty high during those. Come on. Give it to me. Yeah, give it to me. No pulse found. I've got bad news, people. This is the end. What the fuck? Come on, you piece of... Alright, apparently I don't have a heartbeat. Which isn't ideal, let's put it that way. Okay. So, wrapping this up, triceps and side delts. Let's get this centered a bit. It's a shame Instagram Live doesn't support horizontal video. I still think that would be better. Better than the horizontal stuff. Even if it gives you the black bars. Just get more context. Looks a bit more engaging rather than a sliver of this space. So I have no memory of the weight we're supposed to be handling with this. Yeah, that feels too much. So let's have a look. So I'm thinking 15 kg plus whatever the sled is, which we still have no idea. But let's see how it goes. That's not ideal because that's tough for me to stabilize the weight, which means pressing it gets a bit not good. So just do less weight and do more reps. But at least now I know a bit about where to place that. All right, side delts. I'm gonna keep the same weight as last time, which was all right, although a bit of a challenge, but now my shoulders should be far more tired than last time, so let's see. Oh, that's not gonna go anywhere. At least we found our failure point. Yeah. Shit. 136 BPM from doing side delts. Those are so tough if you do them strict. It's just so much control involved. It's crazy. All right, we're gonna graduate to the V bar, and I'm gonna take these massive. Let me try and get this right. This looks super smart, I'm guessing. Put some weight on there more than last time. And all right. Oh. Oh my Lord. Oh. So if you're wondering why I only do one set of these, But basically, for me, most of what I get for arms comes from those big, what the fuck am I doing? I'm not using this one. Comes from the big movements, and really, I just need something to finish off the arms. So I kind of do like a, I don't know what to call this, but I do different handles more or less back to back. Just do like a finisher, not a drop set, but whatever you call that. To finish off the arms, I've tried multiple other approaches, and I'm sure many of them could bring results, or would bring. But doing a lot more arm stuff, that sounds weird, but would yeah, I just haven't had a ton of benefit from that, and there's a ton of fatigue that comes from that. So this is really the best compromise that I've found so far, but obviously there are far many more effective approaches out there. Oh, that's super heavy. Okay, that's the last one. Shit the bed. All right, cool. Let's move this stuff around again. Actually, take it where it belongs. Almost puking my previous meal out. So, I'm gonna finish off by doing one set of bicep curls just to keep them fresh and going. And what I've actually found with all of the toddler carrying that I've had to do, this is actually kind of therapeutic, almost like it helps me recover, helps me stay stronger. I bet nobody has ever said they need to recover their biceps from toddler carrying. Or probably nobody said I've got to do bicep curls to recover my biceps from toddler carrying, but you heard it here first. Okay. seems about right. $124 BPM. Interesting scientific experiment, I must say. Okay, 129 BPM. Interesting. All right, that's it for today. Jeez, that's more than I expected today to be in terms of everything, really. A lot of fun. Feels good to be actually, feeling your strength a bit again. Nothing crazy yet, hopefully, but still, I'll take anything that I get. So, that's it for today. Thanks for tuning in. If you haven't, consider following or subscribing wherever you might be watching this multi-stream, because this is on multiple platforms right now. But yeah, if you want to see more, hang out more, or ask anything relating to this sort of stuff, then following, subscribing is the best way to obviously do that. So thanks for tuning in. Mickey says, had a great time in this live stream. Thank you. You too, man. And I'll see you next time. Take care of yourself. Finished.